7.7 Solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. Our goal is to use the quadratic formula to determine the roots of a quadratic equation. Sometimes an equation won't be very easy to factor. This is one way of solving those kinds of equations. So the quadratic formula is written as x is equal to negative b plus or minus the root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Let's do an example. So I have this quadratic equation, 2x squared plus 8x minus 5 is equal to 0. So here, a is equal to 2, b is equal to 8, and c is equal to negative 5. I got those values because here I have ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That's my standard form. So, plugging these values into the equation, I have x is equal to negative b plus or minus the root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. X is equal to negative b, so that's negative 8, plus or minus the root of 8 squared minus 4 times 2 times 5, negative 5, all over 2 times 2. Then I can simplify. X is equal to negative 8 plus or minus root of, if I plug this into my calculator, I get 104 all over 4. Simplify some more. I get x is equal to negative 8 plus or minus. I can take out a root 4 to make this root 4 times root 26 all over 4. Then I can simplify even further. Negative 8 plus or minus root 4 is equal to 2 root 26 all over 4. I can then take out, I have a common factor of 2. This works out to x is equal to negative 4 plus or minus root 26 all over 2. So then I have this plus or minus here. I can write these as two different roots. So I have x is equal to negative 4 plus root 26 over 2. I also have x is equal to negative 4 minus root 26 all over 2. So I can actually say these as two separate values. In summary, the roots of a quadratic equation in general form, where a is not equal to 0, can be determined by using the quadratic formula there. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You need to know that the quadratic formula can be used to solve any quadratic equation, even if the equation is not factorable. If the radicand of the quadratic formula simplifies to a perfect square, then the equation can be solved by factoring. If this part is a perfect square, it could have been solved by factoring. If the radicand in the quadratic formula simplifies to a negative number, then there is no real solution for the quadratic equation, because we cannot take the root of a negative number. That's an imaginary number, which we're not going to get into.